Hi, this is Aviva from Scrappy Mania, and this is a quick video on the day after Christmas, and I just want to show you what's on sale in case you are wanting to go out there and get some items. Now, I went to Michael's. I didn't buy a lot of stuff, so I'm trying not to buy a lot of stuff this year. I know I said that last year, and I did get some stuff, so I'm trying to kind of be better this year and try not to buy too much, but I couldn't resist. I found these 70% off at Michael's. And there's a lot of other stamps that I didn't purchase. They're very nice stamps. But I just wanted this one because it had the die with the coordinating tags. And these are perfect for Christmas gifts. Now, because I was on travel and I really wasn't at the office for the week before Christmas. So what I want to do is this next week, which is the week of New Year's, I want to go ahead and create some boxes for my coworker, and this is a prototype of one of the boxes. I'm going to have a tutorial how to create this box, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some cookies and treats. I'm going to put it inside these boxes, and then I'm going to give this to my coworker, to each of my coworkers. So I need to make like 20 of these boxes, and I'll show you how I make this. But what I wanted to say is I got these tags. I figured these tags would be perfect to cut out and put on my boxes for my coworkers. Even though it's a belated Christmas, I think a lot of my coworkers were also out on leave, and so that's why I decided to kind of give them their cookies and their stuff, you know, on next week, which is New Year's week. And I'm going to see if I can make a jelly plate. So I got this. These are nice and smooth. And then I got an 11 by 14 because I want to make a large one for my 12 by 12. I could not find a 12 by 12 acrylic frame. And so I decided just to get the 11 by 14. It's good enough, I think, for a 12 by 12. I mean, I don't have to kind of, you know, I can do one side and then the next, you know, whatnot. I think it'll be fine for what I'm planning to do for mixed media. It's perfect for mixed media pages anyhow, you know, 11 by 8. But I decided to get this one, and then I'm going to create a smaller one for my cards and things like that as a jelly plate. So I got these, but what I really wanted to show you is these papers that I just found at Michael's. And they're beautiful papers. Let me go ahead and open it up and show you. Now these were 70% off. So this whole pad, paper pad, was actually $5.99. And look how beautiful these are. And I like these kind of tones. I don't really like very loud Christmas tones, but look how pretty. Now, you don't even have to use this for Christmas. It does say Jingle Bells up there, but you can put in a little embellishment and stuff and cover that up. But look how beautiful this is. These paper are just to die for. And the cardstock is pretty good. It's not real light sheet, and it's not real heavy cardstock, but the weight is it's kind of in a medium size. It's pretty good. It's pretty nice little paper. And look at these. Beautiful. And you can cut little pieces out, like you can use this. That's a nice neutral background. Doesn't have to be Christmas. Even though it has a Christmas colors, you can use this on a regular layout. This you can use it for if you have a winter scene. I think I can use that. These have some Christmas bells and hollies, but that's okay. You can still use it on a regular. And look at, now this doesn't look like Christmas, so you can use this for other pages other than Christmas. But look how beautiful. Look at this one. This really looks nice. That one definitely is not really Christmas. This one says Christmas cake, but you can cut that out and use that piece. So for 70% off, which is $5.99, and see, here's again, nice little tags. I think you saw all these. Oh, that one's pretty. That definitely is nice. And let's see, they're kind of repeating itself, but look how pretty. Now that one's pretty. Very nice. And now it's repeating itself. So I really like these. Okay, so that's one paper pad. And this one is actually called, let's see, it's from Pink Paisley. And Snow Village, that's the name of the sheets. So let me show you the other ones. Now this, I adore the gold. I think it will be very nice for my boxes. That's why I bought two, because I'm going to use one to create my cookie boxes. For my cookie box, you're going to need sheets of 12 by 11 and a half. So it's really minimum waste. So that's why I decided to get this paper pad. But let's look at it. Now this is very heavy cardstock. And I'll show you a trick how to score this cardstock so that way it won't crack on you. Because if you know, sometimes when you do have this heavy cardstock, it cracks if you don't score it the right way. So I'll show you how to do that in my next video on the boxes. But look how beautiful these are. This doesn't need to be Christmas. Okay. And that's what I bought it, because a lot of the papers can be used outside of the Christmas holidays. Even though it does have some, you know, snowflakes and stuff like that. You can use this for a winter scene. But look at this. This could be used anytime. And it's just, I don't know if you can see that. But see how gorgeous. And I'm sorry for the reflection. But it's just this cardstock is metallic. So you're going to see a lot of reflection. I don't know if you can see that. It's like glass, this paper. Look how beautiful that is. Polka dot. Silver polka dot. And you get, looks like 4 sheets of, or 3 sheets of each. Here are some more. Or 2 sheets of each. I'm not sure. I haven't calculated how many sheets of each you get. It looks like 2 sheets of the different colors. These are some nice stripes. And then now, look at this gorgeous paper. That is just to die for. This is gorgeous as well. You do not need to use this in Christmas, but you can use it at any occasion. That's why I got 2. And then these stripes and this other stripe. And then of course you got the little tags here. You can cut these out. And then you have the silver version of those tags. And here's the last one. Very in trend. So I got 2 paper pads of these for $5.99 each. One, I'm going to use it for making my boxes for my coworkers for my cookies. And then the last box, the last paper pad that I got is this. Oh, this one is by Craftsmith, and it's Holiday Elegance. Okay. And there was not a lot of those. So if you really want it, I would recommend you run out and get it. And then this is the next one. This is Christmas, Vintage Christmas. And it's by My Mind's Eye. And I really, really like this paper. Again, some of the papers don't really need to be for Christmas. You can use it for any other occasion. Now this definitely is a nice little Christmas page. And you can create a nice little shadow box with this one. I really like that one. Here's some nice little glitter. This one is pretty as well. And this is another nice little page. This one I think has a little more Christmas feel. But again, some of it you can use, like this one you don't have to use Christmas, but look how pretty this is. And 4 years ago I bought Christmas papers, and I still have a bunch left over. No, actually not a bunch. I do have quite a few. Let me bring it over. So see, I got quite a few left. I mean, not that much. A lot of it already been cut apart, and I've been using these. I use these every year to make my Christmas boxes and tags and things like that, and Christmas cards. So I buy one now on sale, like 70% off. I get 4, 2 or 4 pads of it. And it lasts me for quite a while, and then I go back out and get, again, some more paper for the following Christmas. But look how beautiful that is. I can see using this in a page that is not necessarily Christmas, as well as these. This one has to be, well, it has 25. So, I mean, if you can cut this part out and use this, that's another possibility. But look how beautiful these are. And look how beautiful this is. And this is not necessarily Christmas either. And let's see. This one is very pretty. Very nice. Here. And then this one says Mary. Here's the story. This is pretty nice too. So this one has a little more Christmas feel to it. But again, there's a lot of pages that you don't need to use it for Christmas. And look how beautiful these will be. These will be, you can cut these circles out and put it in the centers of your poinsettias or Christmas flowers. I think that will be adorable. And then look at this one with the nice little banner. It's pretty. So that's it. I didn't really buy a lot this year, you know, after Christmas sales, because really we don't need to buy a lot of stuff. We just need to use what we have. But I definitely had to get these papers because, you know, for the price and for what I'm planning to use these, and it'll last me at least 4 more years before I go out and buy more papers. You know, I think it's a good deal. So I hope you like this video, and drive by Michael's and see if you can find some of these papers at 70% off. Thank you for watching. Bye now.